Welcome on into today's college basketball pick video play for Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017. To get all of our college basketball plays for today's action, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So heading into today's video, I'm going to be talking about this really late at night matchup here between the Utah Utes and the UNLV Rebels, and I'm going to give my take on who I feel has the better betting edge against the spread. So Utah coming into this one as very slight favorites right now, about 1.5 points, and this game is going to be played in Las Vegas, so the odds makers are giving UNLV more of that home court advantage, but I actually don't think that it's going to be that big of a home court advantage given the fact that Utah, they got a very dedicated fan base. They travel well. I expect certainly a contingent of Utah fans to be at this particular matchup. It won't be too overwhelming in the favor of UNLV, so that'll kind of even things out there a little bit more. But Utah and UNLV both getting off to nice starts this year. They both stand at 4-0, and Utah, they're predicted to be more about a mid-tier Pac-12 team, and UNLV is projected to be more of about a mid-tier Mountain West Conference team, so it'll be interesting to see how about middle-of-the-pack squads from these respective conferences look against each other. Utah, they have gone against some tough matchups as of late, and they've handled their business. Their last two outings have come against SEC Power 5 level competition. They beat Missouri at home by 18 points. That was a really impressive result. And then they came through for us the other day against the spread, beating back Ole Miss by a final of 83-74. And coming into that one, Utah was about a pick-em to maybe even a slight underdog. So very impressive result there from the Utes. On the year, Utah, they've got about 5 guys that are averaging 9 points or more. They spread the ball around. They share the ball well. No guys that are out there looking to necessarily light up the scoreboard on a game-to-game basis. It's more they go after where they feel they have the better matchup situation or just who has the hot hand at the time. UNLV, they're also 4-0 on the year. They haven't had quite as tough a schedule as Utah as of late, but in their last 2 outings, coming through against a decent Eastern Washington squad, winning that one by 15 points. And then UNLV also looked pretty impressive in their last outing, getting past Rice by a final of 95-68. UNLV, they're a program that they expect to be at the upper tier of the Mountain West Conference year in and year out. That hasn't been the case as of late. They're trying to kind of rebuild things, get their brand back up to where they feel it should be. The Rebels, on the year right now, it's been Brandon McCoy that's led the way. He's averaging about 20 points per contest for this group. And UNLV, they have right now 5 guys averaging in double figures. They've been able to put up a lot of offensive numbers given that they've gone against some relatively manageable competition. They've been able to score at least 90 points in each of their first 4 contests. And as a result, this group ranks 10th right now in all of college basketball in scoring average. I expect them not to be able to even get close to that number here today. Right now, they're averaging about 98 points per game. I probably see them more scoring in the 70s range, given the fact that Utah, they're a team that doesn't mind playing in the half court, slowing things down, and also they have a better defense than anyone that UNLV has gone up against so far this season. So we see this as being a pretty competitive matchup, but at the end of the day, we like what we've been seeing out of Utah recently against some respectable competition. And also, when you have a mid-tier Pac-12 team going against what's expected to be a mid-tier Mountain West team, more often than not, the Pac-12 team is going to get the job done at the end of the day. Even with this game being in Las Vegas, I do expect a lot of Utah fans to be there in the crowd. And as a result, we are going to go ahead and take the Utah Utes to come through for us again here as they go on to cover this 1.5 point spread. So again, guys, siding with Utah here. And to get all of our college basketball plays for today's action, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.